only on esportbf.com.
Now, it does look like we are going to be having, I believe, Spray and Pray here on the blue side. We are going to be seeing kARATE on the red side. And wouldn't you know it, the overlay is right on the very first attempt. So, all right, guys, we're shutting it down. I 100% right there. I'm good. No, we're going to see the breakout right now. Very heavy breakout, actually, to the north here, it looks like, for kARATE. And we are going to be seeing a little bit more spread out. Tony going way down into the south. Right now, we're going to go on board here with Lewis, who is going to be using that raid leader, which is probably my favorite of the two, or the leader classes, the squad leader classes, just because you do have the ability to throw down those spawn beacons. It's a little bit easier, and you don't really have to worry too much about having to stay out of suppression, but it does look like he will end up going down. Go Joe me, Goj me. How do we say that, Rat?
Goj me?
Sure. Probably butchering it. It's okay. I do it all the time. People get mad at me. We deal with it. But it does look like that B flag for the time being is going to be getting capped over here by Spray and Pray. They're looking fairly decent. They do have their tank sitting on the point right now. And right now kARATE is also going to be putting their tank into the backfield of that B flag. But it does look like it has been disabled. He's going to try and go ahead and get that repairing done. And yeah, some pretty back and forth fights going down right now. But here's the push coming out from the tank. He's going all for it right now. I don't know if he missed that first shot right there, but he's now going to get disabled. Has to bail on a tank. He goes down, and kARATE all of a sudden looking like they are going to be in a really good position here. The tank is going to go ahead and push up, but the infantry players have been taken down, so he does have to back up. At the very least, they did take care of the tank, but that was a very good opportunity to go ahead and cap on that B flag. Unfortunately, they did end up missing that, so kudos there for Spray and Pray on being able to clean out all of those infantry players beforehand.
It's a little hard to capitalize there without the reinforcements, but now that they do have 4 crossing the river, it seems like we should have the time to regroup and try to take the set.
And it does look like they are getting onto the flag right now, winning out on that burn, as they are going to be using a trench surgeon here. So they basically made a liar out of me, and kARATE is going in for that medic class. So this is interesting. They, ooh, nice little trade out there as well. But they are going to be going in for that med kit. They will be able to have the ability to revive and keep their players up and alive. Unfortunately, medic does go down. B flag just about neutralized. There you go. So
can they find Infamous here in the hotel? He's the last one before they get that squad wipe.
Yeah, both of these players are going to be, or I'm sorry, will be having potentially a second player coming in here, as he does have that spawn in. There it is, safe. That spawn in, just, oh my god. This is what's so frustrating about the tank to me, Red, is that no building is safe. Pretty much if you get spotted out, you are going to have to move.
Yep, absolutely. The tank's just going to shred through the top floor of that hotel, not provide you with any cover to sit and wait for your team to come back.
Absolutely. So we are going to be having right now Noah and Toppy doing a fairly decent job of holding off safe from trying to push on in. More and more players are going to be spawning back in for those beacons. You see Lagzer and Tony looking like they may go in for a big flank here onto that Bravo flag. But, you know, they need to be careful not to get too wild there, as we are going to be seeing that Alpha flag starting to flash. So this is actually a dangerous spot right now for Spray and Pray to be in, because they could potentially be capped out.
Yeah, it looks like if they don't get on the B flag right now and start camping, they're going to lose that A flag.
And it does. It is so close to going down, about a quarter of the way
but
left.
We have a tank coming back on the A flag to contest.
All right, so let's go ahead and check this out here, guys, as it does look like Danny's going to be coming in here safe, and Azar is going to be pushing up as well. Lewis is going to be able to get popped. So there is absolutely no presence there for this red squad on doing any damage onto A once again. So they have managed to save that 1-1 here up into the score line with the tanks back out. So this could be an opportunity right now. But Toppy doing a fantastic job picking up one frag. He is going to be very, very weak here getting health. But he does have those trip mines down, which are going to do the job. Beautiful placement. He does eventually go down, but he did prevent that player from getting in onto the flag itself. That's Lagzer backing on up now with those med packs. And you know, these tanks are playing extremely passive here. I really like this fact that they're, or I'm sorry, Goj me. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate not being able to say the names. He's having a little bit of a more of a passive playstyle than Danny here, and I like that. It is really, really, I think, playing into it here, as nobody's getting onto the B flag from Spray and Pray.
Well, and Gojmi's really liking the spot that he has right here with those indestructible logs in front of him. He has a lot of cover that can't really be dealt with.
Yeah, and Lagzer right now, not the best kit to actually take down any of these tanks. He's going to give some valuable information there for his team using that proximity recon. Safe is going to come around here with the assault kit. Is he going to be able to get it? No, he doesn't. Tank will be able to spot him out. Oh, but he does get disabled.
Oh, he's disabled.
That was going to be a limpet charge right there, I guarantee you. So he does have to go ahead and bail out, get repaired as soon as possible. Danny, though, he's going to go ahead and pressure this, and he will not be able to do the damage that he needs to in order to take that tank down, I don't believe. At the same time, he's also going to be getting hit from Riverside, potentially, as we do see Lewis with the squad leader kit. Oh, he just gets demolished there. The tank right to the face. Not able to do any damage whatsoever. And this is actually looking really good for Spray and Pray.
Yeah, we just had a bit of a... It looks like they've cleared out B house, taking control there. And they should have B flag cap momentarily. Looks like kARATE is going to have to back off and wait for their next respawn wave.
Yeah, well, we do have a shock assault all the way in the backfield here. This is going to be Toppy. We'll see if he's going to be able to make any waves here. He does use that BAR, which, oh my god, I've died so many times in this gun.
Oh, me too.
Not even crazy. I mean,
yeah,
he's going to be able to do some really good long-range shots, but also the hipfire spray is just so good.
Yeah, if Toppy can kind of draw some fire back here and let Gojmi get back into position, well, he's dead, so maybe not.
He does end up dying, but there is a big push coming into it. That will be Lewis with the last and final kill. Does get some spawn beacons down as well, so they should be able to get this burn back in their favor. 1-2. This is the closest game that we've cast yet so far. Really back and forth here onto this B flag. Spray and Pay having some trouble just being alive onto the flag itself. They have not taken the tank down, I don't believe yet. Yeah, Gojmi is still alive and kicking throughout this entire time, never losing out on his tank, playing this really, really well.
Yeah, it looks like now that that kARATE has taken the B flag, should be just... Oh, there we go. It's 3-1 after that last kill.
And Poppy is going to be playing pretty passively over here, waiting for those players to just kind of cross. He does hear at least some footsteps. Does take quite a bit of damage, has to back on up. But so does Lagzer, also taking an equal amount of damage himself.
It looks like we have now, and now is starting to push in around the back flank.
They are pushing in over here towards the north. Did you say they're pushing over here towards Riverside, or just up to the north?
No, they've they're all starting to push back towards A flag. Actually, that's 3-4 down now for Spray and Pray.
Yeah,
only Safe is the one alive.
They are really having it rough right now. 4-1 as another point just ticks on over. It's how Lags are trying to get some flanks going down towards Riverside, but I believe he will be getting caught out in just a few seconds from the medic. Oh no, it goes down extremely fast to the MP18. The Lags are still staying up, still staying alive. We are going to be seeing 2 more players joining him here. Now, in this situation, Rhett, what should we be seeing coming out from Spray and Pray? Like, how do they take down this tank? Because it just seems like that's their bane right now.
They need to be starting to spend a bit of time and not rushing in too quickly back to the B flag. Also, Danny's just got his new tank back up, which is really going to help with the push. Maybe would have liked to see him pick up the tank hunter here instead to really help focus what their main issue right now is, which is the opposing tank.
Yeah, so let's go on board right now with Danny, actually, as he's getting a little bit aggressive. He is going to be able to spot out.
Oh, but he did get a nice disable there.
Yes, he did. Taking a couple of shots. And is he going to be able to take down the tank here?
Gojmi's out there repairing. They really need some additional effort to try and prevent Gojmi from just sitting there repairing at will right now.
And I think that's what Safe is going to try and do right now. Getting a couple of shots down over onto that artillery. Safe does end up getting picked up, but still not able to take down the infantry leading up to the tank. And that's really been the key here.
And
is
it looks
the
like
fact that
Goji's
the
back in.
infantry has just been so damn good on protecting their tank for kARATE. And Gojmi does end up taking him down. Was that Gojmi actually? No, that was Noah. Ended up taking him down with the AT kit. So beautiful job there. Lags are also getting picked up into the middle safe. He may actually go onto a suicide run to try and take out the tank. I don't know if he's spotted. He is, and oh my god, this tank right now is just doing work.
No, and you're seeing right now, Safe trying to duel the tank here one-on-one, but back on the other side, we've got a 3 versus 2. Oh, sorry, now 3 versus 0 infantry battle as kARATE is trying to push up on the other side towards A, while everyone else is distracted with the tank.
Yeah, it does look like they are going to be able to keep all of those infantry players into their own spawn. Danny tried to do some work over here, but Toppy, he's like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and knife you to the gut. And really nothing that they could do. Now, we haven't seen anybody pushing out really towards that alpha site since the very beginning of the map, so maybe they just want to make sure that they're going to be able to contain them for the rest of these points. We do have, looks like 3 points left here. 6-1 right now. We do see 2 players going down. Safe gets picked up as well. Lags are going to try and make a push coming on in. He does spot out where the spawn beacon is for kARATE here.
Oh, we just had 2 people pop in on those beacons.
Oh, nice. We do see the tugs coming out right now for Lags, so he's going to be able to get some really good spots going down. Is he going to be able to stay alive? He gets pinched from both sides, and nothing that man could do in order to stay there. He does get picked up. As we do say Safe now, getting very close. Oh, but he gets headshot there. Beautiful shots coming in from that squad leader. And yeah, this is just rough right now. They really need to get at least, or try to get at least 1 or 2 points on the board here for spray and pray for the change.
Looks like Danny's here is waiting for his vehicle, and he's back in with it right now. So we're gonna have another round of tank-on-tank action here.
Oh man, Lewis doing a fantastic job. He's so far picking up one, looking for another one. Not able to get 2 kills there, but he did pop down his spawn beacon, which means that the rest of his team are going to have a heyday of taking him down. And you do see Wheelo able to pick up at least another one, using the Trench Surgeon as well. And that is a fantastic idea right there with those spawn beacons. But look at that, Danny, as you were talking about him before, gets a long-range shot. Will be able to take down the medic. And Danny does need to be careful here because there are a lot of little places that the opponent AT players can kind of get set up really close to him and burst him down super fast. But now he does spread on out towards the riverside. We'll get at least
looks like Gojmi's just made the decision to smoke and back out of here and kind of let Danny approach on the B flag.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. It will allow him some very long-range shots onto Danny, as well as the potential there for some shots for his AT.
Well, I think they know also, with this being the last point, with the amount of time it's going to take to capture the flag, that they're really not in jeopardy of losing this last point before we go to halftime.
Yeah, and also, even if they do, they are still up 8 points, so they can kind of have a little bit of wiggle room right now in order to play this out a little bit differently. Toppy is going to be trying to hold them off here with the AT kit of his own. We do see 2 players going down. Now, there is a potential here that they could just really quick burn this down as fast as possible. Safe is going to be getting onto that B flag. We do see that long-range shot coming in. Danny dodging out onto that last hit. B flag does get completely neutralized, and they do have enough tickets that they could put onto the board here in order to make this an 8-2. Really good flank coming in from Tony. Will be able to take down 2 players from kARATE, possibly making it a third as the medic is caught out into the middle of the road. They completely wipe him up. Are we going to be seeing a squad wipe here? If they could take the tank out, we could. But Gojmi does look like he's going to stay alive around that barn area. Danny having to back out. His tank is gone, which means we are not going to be seeing any armor on here whatsoever. Can they actually make it in time? Gojmi, he's feeling it right now. He is wanting to see some action, pushing in onto the flag. Now you can stop the points coming in for the flags if you have the greater number of players actually on the B site while you're burning it down. So this is a perfectly legitimate tactic. But look at this. Gojmi is doing a fantastic job. He's picked up 2 players already. I don't even think he needs the rest of his team right now. as they are going to be able to win this out. One more ticket. It should be a 9-1 going into the half.
And he picks up the last kill, and that will be halftime.
Yeah, just look at that 14-0 right there for the tanker on kARATE's side. Danny having a little bit more of an issue, 6-8. Now, I do believe that have you guys removed the Frommer Stop, or have you just changed it on kits?
The Frommer Stop auto is not on the what do we call it? The battle mechanic. It does not have the Frommer Stop auto right now.
Okay.
It is just the demolition driver that has it.
Okay, so right now, that is one of the reasons why you're not seeing the tank driver doing a beast amount of work as an infantry player, because he doesn't have that Frommer Stop.
No,
we know how amazing that thing is.
We definitely heard a little bit of feedback about that one.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Nah, but of course, I mean we're constantly moving things back and forth.
Oh yeah, that's the beautiful thing here about Alpha. Which, by the way, guys, if you are involved in Incursions, make sure you do give your feedback on Reddit as well as into the Discord channel if you are a part of it. The devs, Brett can tell you right now, is being one of them. They want to hear your feedback. They want to hear your experiences and what you think could make this mode better, or tweak maybe something that is good and make it even better. So definitely let them know. And of course, if you're not in Incursions, the devs are giving away keys all the time. I don't think you guys had a massive key wave this time, but I think last week you had 60,000 keys you gave away, and then plus Serlin, Indigo. I know a lot of the devs are giving out keys on their own personal channels on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you follow those guys and you pick up a key when you can.
Yeah, I'm sure I might have a few keys to give away at the end of the stream if I can dig into my email.
There you go. Awesome sauce there. So it does look like we are going to be having B flag coming in here very early on for Spray and Pray, but you can see Safe now getting cleaned up. Lags are also getting picked up. Danny is going to be coming in with the tank. Ooh, how did he miss that shot right there? I do not know. That is going to come back to bite them there, as there are so many infantry players right now in and around this B flag for kARATE. Now they only have to take 2 points in order to win this map. This is going to be a best of 3 maps.
Ooh, it looked like Safe was trying to do a little flank around Cannon House there and pick up Gojmi, but he got picked off.
That he did, and Danny does end up picking up Toppy, who was going to try and come back in with that shock assault kit. Not going to be the case. B flag almost going to be capped over. Lags are looking for a push here. He's going to be using that proximity recon.
Like Danny was trying to use this these indestructible logs to cover, but he snuck out a little too far with the front tracks there and got picked off.
Oh, and that is definitely going to hurt them right now. Ooh, beautiful shot right there. Laxer does end up picking up one with a nice hip fire. We do see more proximity beacons being put down. His teammates are slowly but surely starting to push back in. All 5 players are now up and alive. Oh, but the damage coming in now down to 8 health. He does end up getting picked up. Where are the rest of his teammates? It looks like for now they are alive, but no, the tanker does end up getting picked up. And as I say that, we're also going to be seeing the squad leader getting taken down as well. Safe, the lone gunman here, not able to make the kill onto Noah, does get taken down. Tony is in a terrible situation, getting surrounded on all sides by these players, and he does eventually go down. That is a heartbreaker right there, because that potentially could have been a swing and an opportunity for them to make a comeback here.
Yeah, and they just missed the timing on getting Tony for that squad wipe.
You can tell that they are just set up so nicely along this ridge right here, able to stop any kind of infantry push coming in.
All it needs is kARATE to just sit on the road here and hold, and that should be it for this first round.
Absolutely.
Or first match.
Absolutely, it's a waiting game right now. It's Safe with so many nades coming out for him. He can't make a play there. He's got to go back up. We do see the medic getting a little bit aggressive, as they are just looking for these last and final kills. As you see, Lags or Tony pushing up into the middle, and that is going to be map number 1 going in favor there of Spray and Pray. They did a fantastic job, or I'm sorry, of kARATE, who did a fantastic job there of just holding it down like a boss. Gojmi doing a fantastic job, 18-0. We are going to be having, once again, kARATE on the German side, or the red side of the map. We are going to be seeing spray and pray on the British side of the map, or the blue side of the map. And as far as breakouts go, we did see a very heavy emphasis coming in from kARATE on that north side of the map. They sent their tank kind of down into mid, but the rest of their infantry players pretty much pushed the north side of that map, making sure that they did take control of those buildings, make sure they had the infantry set up at a little bit of a higher ground. On the last map, we did see Spray and Pray sending Tony all the way down into the south, I believe, into that river spawn, that riverside. And, you know, I believe that that is definitely a good tactic if the tank is going to be pushing aggressively here, but we just have not seen that from kARATE. So maybe on this particular time that they go more for an infantry push coming in from that northern spawn. Because I believe that the British side gets to be first.
I believe that's still the case, but I know that there's been a lot of iterations on this map. I'm not sure if that's exactly still the case. I know I think Drunksy's in chat. He's been working on the map. He'll definitely tell you. Yeah.
So I think they do end up making it to that B flag first, and then over on the German side of the map, I know that you will be able to get fairly aggressive with your infantry to a flank. You can actually flank them really, really quickly over there on B if you can get that initial shots and onto that Bravo flag. So if you look right here where my cursor is, usually you will be meeting those infantry players from the British team right about here next to the tree line. So we'll be kind of curious to see where the spawns are initially going to be coming out. Looks like the round is going to be starting right about now. We'll see where those spawns are going to be at. Looks like all 4 players for the infantry are going to be coming in for kARATE to the north once again. We do see a mid push. Tony is looking like he's going to... Yep, Tony is going to go down to the south once again. So we are going to be seeing 3 players coming in here for Spray and Pray. We'll go on board right now with Lagzer, who is going to be using a sniper
It looks
kit.
like he did make that swap from the proximity recon onto the combat sniper.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to see how this is going to be playing out. He does have access to that mortar that can help cap, as well as the fact that he has the K bullets, which will help him on taking out that tank at range. Does look like he does end up getting taken down. Willow is going to be pushed up onto the other side of that B flag, now getting onto the burn itself. They are going to slowly but surely whittle this down, but the tank for Danny is going to be able to take him down. Really good shots there. We'll go on board right now with Danny to see from his view what exactly he's going to be able to do. Actually, no push onto that B flag just yet. He's going to go ahead and repair as much of that damage as possible. And I believe we just saw the spawn beacon get thrown halfway across the map there from that explosion.
Those are always fun to spawn in from 50 feet out, flying at 100 meters a second.
Yeah, no doubt. We do have a 1-on-2 shaping up over here. Toppy is going back and forth with that AT kit.
Well, it looks like Danny and Gojmi are going to start to face off here on the side of B flag as well.
All right,
no one wants to move. No one wants to peek.
We're on board right now with Danny, who's actually going to get flanked if he's not careful. He does take out Noah. But look at this. Oh, no, he's not an AT. That's Wello.
No, that's Guello on the medic. That's not where you want to be.
No, it is not. And there is another spawn beacon that just got thrown halfway across the map. We do see Gojmi just being really, really passive. I like this play coming out right now from Danny. He's not getting too crazy there onto the flag itself.
But we do see Lagzer here in B house. He's starting to get some K-bolts onto Gojmi.
All right, let's see if we can get on board right now with Lagzer. And we do see some pushing now coming up. Safe will be able to get that first initial kill. Lagzer trying to get some long-range shots with that sniper. He does end up failing out on that. And it looks like Safe paid the price, getting meleeed. Lagzer still getting the burn there onto B. Nice hit there. That's an 89 damage. He's going to have to back up just a little bit. Another 90% hit. As he's looking for more and more of these shots. 89. Can't quite finish the kills, though. That is so frustrating as a sniper.
Looking for some reinforcements. We've got Safe and Infamous, who have now started to come back down Main Street. Legs are just holding the point on his own right now.
Oh, yeah, he's doing a fantastic job of holding them back. You know, he's not getting those kills, but he's preventing really any kind of aggressive push by just keeping them at so low health. But look at the push now coming in from kARATE. There are going to be all 4 infantry players winning out in that battle for that B house. Gojmi also doing some work. Danny has to bail out of the tank. That is no armor here for Spray and Pray. Danny also getting picked up. And we're going to be seeing Safe getting taken down as well. And, you know, what was looking like a really good staring contest there onto that B side is now slowly but surely going into the favor here of kARATE. That B flag getting completely neutralized. And we are going to be seeing kARATE picking it up.
That pickup on the vehicle there was just enough to get us our first point in the set. It's 1-0 for kARATE.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, that's a really good point right there. They didn't actually cap it by the B flag, so...
No, yeah, they managed to pick that out without any flag cover for the whole set.
So Tony in the Shock Assault kit. On a bit of a wide flank himself. Looking in for that tank. Probably wants to do as much damage as possible. He does pop at least one shot into him, but he does end up getting picked up. For the infantry players, will not be able to do much of anything else there. Gojmi backing on up, probably to go ahead and get repaired. Safe is going to be left up and alive. Toppy will be left up for that defense. He does have all of his trip mines, it looks like. Both players trying to push on in. Can he pick it up? He spots out two. That is a huge flank right there. He takes down Safe and did a massive amount of damage. I believe it was to Lagzer. Lagzer also getting picked up as well. So, yeah, kARATE doing well, not only as the tank, but also as the infantry play onto this B flag. Looking fantastic. 2-0 now on the scoreboard. And Toppy's getting a little aggressive here, possibly even with the tank. I don't know if they want to push in for that A flag. They did a little bit in that first map. Don't know if they're going to do it here again.
I don't know if they're going to want to bring that in. Danny's going to be spawning momentarily here with the tank, and if they push A, they're going to very quickly find a light tick right in front of them.
Toppy here, just getting to the party a little bit late. And figure out who that is. Is that Safe that's all the way back behind? It is. Safe does spot out Noah here, not shooting. Doesn't want to give away his position too much. He does hear players on the other side, also spotting out the spawn beacon. So he knows there's going to be at least 3 people on the other side of this wall. Playing this so passively right now. Doesn't want to be giving up his positioning. Does look like the players have fallen back. Not going to be doing anything there just yet. Spotting out one. There's Noah going down. He looks, spots out a second one, but he goes for the reload. Oh, that could have been terrible. Just seeing the muzzle of the other player's gun. Comes on out. Will be able to finish the kill. So they have broken through right now onto this B flag. We do see Gojmi in the tank. He is going to try and clean this up. So far, no kills on it just yet. As we do see Safe going back and forth in a one-on-one. Noah gets picked up once again. And Safe starting to pick up the infantry play a little bit more here. He was struggling, what it looked like. And now I think he's on a hunting mission right here. Take a look at this, Rhett. He is definitely going in for a flank. He's waiting patiently, looking for those infantry players. But yeah, that tank is backing on up as well as it should. So it does look like that B side potentially is going to get canceled out here.
Well, I don't know if Safe really wants to be there. I know he's going to try to wait for some infantry players, but the tank's going to see him on the other side.
But Gojmi's out. He's out. He's down 61 health. This is the moment. This is the time. And they do it. Gojmi goes down for the first time in this match. This could be the opening right here that Spray and Pray needed. Safe is going to be able to get that kill. He backs on up. Toppy is going to be trying to find him here. He can't. Safe wisely getting out of there as much as possible. And they will be able to get that B cap. We do see Noah all the way here into the back, and I'm not sure if I can actually select him here, but Danny does end up getting disabled. There's a limpet charge coming in as well, and that is going to be massive if the tank goes down. That could have been a huge leg up here for Spray and Pray, but no, they are going to be all infantry players right here for the next 2 minutes. And we do see a 2-on-2 fight going back and forth. Wello is the last man alive using that infantry medic kit. Does get at least one player revived, and he is not going to be able to stay up for too much longer. So we will be seeing another point going on the board, or I'm seeing a point for the first time in this map. 1-3. That was pretty much a huge flurry of action going down there, Rhett.
Absolutely. Now that we've, yeah, this is definitely the first time in both matches that we've seen no tanks on the board. So it's going to be interesting to see how both Danny and Gojmi are going to impact this match with just their guns.
Oh, absolutely. And guys, what I say before, the bar with its hipfire spray is full display as we see Tony just going off. He's 3 kills now. It's like, you know what, guys? It is our time to shine. You better back on up as he's going to get kill after kill. There is one man alive all the way in the back, though. Who is that in the back, actually? That is going to be Gojmi, of all people. Is going to be all the way in the back there. And Tony, once again, can he get this kill? Oh my God, he does! Tony goes down. That's a pickaxe to the chest. And it looks like Luce is going to try to stay up, and he does! He takes down Danny with a headshot. Beautiful plays coming in from the squad leader of kARATE. Staying alive, clearing them out, as he will be able to take everybody out on the map. Gets a couple of spawn beacons down, and they will once again push in onto this B flag, as we are once again seeing just infantry versus infantry here.
Gojmi, in about 10 seconds, though, will be the first one bringing a tank back to the battle.
See a tray going in there. And with this tank for Gojmi coming up, that is basically going to be the straw that will break the back. I don't see...
Danny's got his as well.
But the positioning of the infantry players is what I'm talking about, Rhett. Look at it. I mean, they are all over this B flag. They just look such dominant head glitches coming in. I don't really see them being able to come back for this initial point, even with Danny coming in. I believe that B cap will happen. Right there it goes.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be able to contest it. We'll see, though. They have a good 6 points into this set. If they can get back on B and cap it, they can definitely make some damage.
Oh, absolutely. This is still a really very, very tight game so far. Definitely nobody's out of it just yet. We are going to be seeing Noah walking in for those shots, using that assault kit. Not seeing anybody.
Oh, it looks like Gojmi is trying to sneak up a little bit here, though, on his tank. Trying to flank and get a couple good shots on Danny.
For Gojmi right now, he is pushing up over there on artillery. Has to go ahead and back on out. Pop in that smoke.
I think he just took a couple cables to the tracks. He's going to wisely go back and repair.
Well, you know, when you are a tanker, you know, you're looking at those warning indicators. Sometimes when you're taking any damage at all, you're just like, okay, we got to get out of here. Oh, but there's a disable coming in. Gojmi popping out. He's going to go ahead and go for the repairs. We do see more and more of the shock assault grenades coming out. Not able to kill him just yet. Danny needs to get this shot in as quickly as possible. Try and prevent Gojmi from getting back inside the tank. We do see more and more infantry players starting to come in. Tony does end up going down. Danny once again is going to be left alone. Noah does go down.
Danny's
all the
disabled.
way in the top. Danny has to bail out. And he does
he's out,
die.
he's down.
Oh my God, that is frustrating. As we do see the mortars coming in, but they're just too little too late, as they will not do any damage to the vehicle, as they are there for anti-personnel. And yeah, as are trying to do some work. He is still alive, surprisingly, but will eventually go down. Lags are now going to be pulling on up. That was a very critical moment right there for Spray and Pray. They could have really had a leg up on him, but just couldn't finish it out. Well, it doesn't end up getting picked up. We are going to be seeing a potential no-scope. No! Toppy takes him out. This is my flag here, buddy. So really good play coming in here for kARATE. And Rhett, I mean, we do see a better play coming in right now for Spray and Pray. But what is it that they're just not doing right now?
I think they're not. If you look at that last engagement, they managed to disable Gojmi back on the back of B flag, but they had no pressure. He was just able to hop out, repair, and kind of hunker down under some smoke and get right back in the action. You can't let him do that. You need to have more pressure.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas when Danny got disabled, he hopped out, tried to repair, and he just got swarmed by the rest of the members of kARATE.
Yeah, that he did. They had a lot better collapse to Danny than they did over on Gojmi. But then again, you know, that could be just for the fact that Danny, you know, maybe not the communication is the best there with his team. Didn't back up when his team did get taken down for the most part there. So a little bit of communication error possibly. Oh,
it's hard to
you're
say.
Absolutely right there on that point that they need to get more pressure on the tank when he is disabled.
Yeah, The tanks are strong in incursions, but if you can focus them, they're not gonna last too long.
Oh, save gets taken down from the tank there. Yeah, this is actually a really close match here. It doesn't show it up in the scoreboard, but these teams are just really going back and forth. And we are going to be seeing Lagzer now getting onto the B points. Big fight happening over there. We do see Save and Tony both coming out with a win. Danny now coming in with his tank. We do see Tony going in for a flank as well. Gojmi is going to be coming up. We do have Wello right here with the... ooh, man, did you see that headshot come in from Lagzer? Oh, that was sweet right there as he gets taken down. So Noah, the only man here for kARATE, well with the tank.
Noah's got himself a little bit of a nice perch back here in the back lines. Let's see if Danny's going to spot him out as he backs up here.
Well, Gojmi does end up getting hit and disabled. Noah, though, with that AT in hand. Oh, he goes down by his own. No, Danny did end up getting that last hit, but he was nice on fire. Shell. Oh, no! Gojmi is just tearing Danny up right now in the tank. Danny tried to get out and repair. Gojmi ended up popping him, take him down right away. Safe, not able to do any damage as well. Right on the outside of that. Gojmi once again getting disabled. I believe that's his engine that is disabled there. Just a sliver of health. If we could see a couple of long-range hits coming in, maybe if we have that mortar going down to try and get some hits in on that infantry player. And Danny is going to be coming back in.
Is still there in the smoke.
It's alive.
Just sitting there. Not sure if Danny's going to throw an AT grenade here or something.
There's Gojmi. He's going in for the repairs. Oh, again, that was an opportunity here for Danny to finish it out. He does have an AT grenade on that class, and he just was not fast enough. Now, they could potentially get Gojmi here as he's trying to get inside the tank, but you can just see the repair. I mean, it's just so fast.
And you almost had him with the K-bullets, but they managed to pick off Lagzer as well. And Gojmi's back in.
Yeah, that was, even Gojmi thought that he was going to be down that time. I mean, he left the tank. He was like, all right, this thing is dead. I'm just going to go ahead and save my life. But a missed opportunity in that smoke. You know, Danny couldn't probably tell that he was actually out of it right there. And so you do see a missed opportunity coming in. That is definitely unfortunate, as we are going to be seeing now 2-8. kARATE once again in favor of this match. You do see that squad wipe coming in there at the very end. A nice little 3 points. That was closing it out there for the ending of that first round. But yeah, very solid controls overall of that B flag. You did see some back and forth happening, but I mean, it just comes down to the pressure that they can put on the tank. I know we've said that over and over again, but that's what it comes down to. Can they take out that tank? And the answer has been no every single time.
No, I really want to see Danny try to pull in that tank hunter just to see if they can swing the momentum back and pick off that tank. Even if he's going to be a little weaker in the engagements that follow with the infantry, it's really a big momentum swing to see if they can get that tank off the board.
All right, so they have swapped sides. We got about 11 seconds left to go. Nobody's going to be switching kits as the kits are locked in at the very beginning of the game. Once again, guys, if you are just joining us, this is kARATE versus Spray and Pray. We are here for the Incursions Alpha, both in terms of the cast as well as in terms of the game. So we are open to feedback in all manners of this game right here. We do see right now to the game a very, very, very heavy push coming into the south. It looks like in the river, as you do see Spray and Pray there going very aggressively. Toppy is going to be the only man actually to stay. He does trade out with one, but not going to be able to stop any more of the push. This is actually not a bad breakout. Taking a look right now, B flag is going into their favor.
And this is definitely the start that Spray and Pray need to this set.
I think they wiped out all the infantry players there, or pretty damn close to it.
Picked off, I think, just 2 of them. But where's Gojmi? Let's see if how he's going to get in on this engagement. And it's by just driving a hole through the wall and hopping right onto B flag.
Oh, Lagzer right now, he's trying to get this one shot. He's so low on health. Lagzer not able to finish it out. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. 3 players will be up and alive inside that B house, getting that burn. Danny's still going to be up and around as he's trying to get some long-range shots. We'll spot out both of those players. Nades are going to be coming in, so let's get a little bit of chip damage here, but nothing too bad at all. He is disabled. And he decides to go ahead and bail on out, try and get those repairs as fast as possible.
Oh, but it looks like Safe is trying to flank back here. If he can take out Noah here, he's going to have a good chance at going to take out Gojmi.
Oh, but he's spotted out. He has, yeah, he had too many players coming in back for him. And that will mean that he is not going to be able to get that kill, but we do see a shock assault coming in here as well. Noah does end up getting picked up there. The tank, Gojmi, decides to go ahead and back on up, try and help out his teammates. Oh, nice pick up there with the nade. Danny actually doing some work with the tank. Gets a double kill. And that is all infantry players wiped up. Yeah. Every infantry player is dead.
No, Topley's still here at the river, dealing with Lagzer.
Oh, I see it now over here. Towards the A spawn.
Yeah, he just picked off Tony, and see if he can finish the 2-on-1 here. No, but he doesn't. Lagzer takes him down.
All right, so this is good. This is good. This is a good opportunity right now. They do have control of that B flag. So we are going to be seeing them starting to whittle it down little by little, 3 to 8 right now. Remember, this is going to be first to 11. As ooh, Danny did take a considerable amount of damage there. With a quarter of his health off. Safe also getting picked. So we do see Wello able to take him down. Not able to get the revive though, so that is really going to be good on his part.
No, let's see if they can pick Danny out here though. He's out repairing. Just managed to hop back in before that launcher lands.
Very wise to go ahead and back on out there. They can lose a little bit of time here onto that B flag. It's not going to hurt them too awful much, as he is going to go in for the repair. Lagzer now is going to be trying to get that long range headshot there. He does see the K bullets as well, so we'll see what he's going to be able to do here. 7 damage per K bullet. And we'll see if he's going to be able to disable this, because we haven't determined if you could disable it or not. It doesn't look like the tank is going to be pushing up too awful much. At the same time, though, we do see Safe in one hell of a battle with his teammates, trying to hold off the pressure coming in from that Alpha. He will not be able to stay alive there. Lagzer is going to be pushed a little bit further back onto the flag, trying to go for those quick scopes. Not going to happen there. He gets taken down as well. Danny is basically going to be your last line of defense with Tony, who's going in for a very long flank here, potentially.
No, it looks like, yeah, they're trying to push Danny back here. It's going to work out pretty well.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got people coming in from all sides, including the tank. Gojmi sitting right on B, which they've now finally managed to neutralize. First time in this round.
Tony's still alive though. Still back here. He could go for some damage onto that tank. I don't know if he's just waiting maybe for a disable or what, but he is going to be able to get that first 14 damage on there. Looking in for the second one. That is fantastic. I believe he is going to be able to get him below that half health mark. So this is the time. Where is Danny right now? He is not able to help him out. And the timing could not be worse right there for Spray and Pray in order to take down that tank. But so far, they have done a decent job of holding on to some positioning here. Ooh, look at that headshot from Tony. Taking him across the map with that VAR. Looking for a second one. Not quite connecting with all of the shots, but he's getting picked from all angles and has to try and bail out of there. Will eventually go down. So Danny is really your man to watch, trying to make this defense possible.
Yeah, he's got well, he's got a couple supports right behind him on the river. But now that Gojmi's fully repaired and back in the fight, they're not really going to have the same advantage that they definitely did before.
No, and they have been pushed all the way into the river. Gojmi doing a really good job of holding down there to the north side of the map. Wello is going to be coming down. Can he actually do it? No, he does. It goes down. That is going to be the medic as well as the shock assault all getting picked up. But the AT goes down for, I believe that was going to be Spray and Pray. So Danny decided to go ahead and turn around. Maybe he can get a couple of poke shots.
Oh, but Safe got a great, 2 AT grenades, disabled the tank, out dueling Gojmi, takes him down on his own.
And you're also going to be seeing the tank going down. So that's a huge pickup right there. So Rhett, overall, this round, they have done a much better job of dealing with the tank.
Well, I mean, right there is a great example of Gojmi was just distracted by the other tank across B flag. Safe was able to get him behind him, get 2 quick AT grenades, and finish off for the kill.
Yeah, and really, I mean, it shouldn't be said, but, you know, in a 5v5 mode, you know, that teamwork is going to be crucial. You know, you need that working together with your teammates. The timing attacks that are going to be coming in, you know, get a disable on the truck, have your assault guy coming back in with the burst damage, kill him down really fast. I mean, that's really what's been missing, I think, is just that execution on those timing attacks for spray and pray. And so they're capitalizing on it, man. Right now, they're going to be able to make it 6-8. A 2-point game, which, I mean, if you guys remember, just last map, I believe they were only able to take 1. It was 11-1 at the end. But this is a huge turnaround for these guys.
Well, it was 8-2 after halftime, so this is 4 straight points for spray and pray.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point as well. You know, they were having trouble in that first one, and no points have been scored so far. Oh, but there are the trip mines taking down Toppy. I hate him, man. I hate him.
But you love him.
I do, but I never put him down, so how do I get a chance to love him?
We'll see.
Oh, man. Well, we do see...
One day you'll remember.
One day.
Me too, though. So
Safe will be able to pick up 1. We do see a little bit of a back and forth here onto the north side of the map. Safe, not quite able to get that kill. Does seem like kARATE getting a little bit more on their side of the map. A little more control. We do see Noah setting up on top of the buildings. This is also another thing too, is that getting on top of these roofs, using this elevation for your advantage. Something that is very, very important here. I haven't really seen it a whole lot.
Well, a lot of times you'll see these tanks are going to start shooting out those roofs, so you don't really have too much room to play around with.
Yeah, you got a point there. Weller getting picked up. Gojmi is playing. Oh, actually, we do see Lagzer getting onto the alpha point. And he is. Well, he's got some cables, but he's not really in the best position for Kit to actually deal with this tank. But he is forcing those players back. He's forced the tank and 2 infantry players all the way back to alpha. So this is a big deal.
No, absolutely.
He does end up getting down.
Buys a good amount of time there. There's nothing that they're really going to be able to do to contest this set. It should tie the game up at 8-8 here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is a fantastic position for them to be in. We see Tony out onto the flank here for that alpha flag. Did a little bit of damage, but mainly just holding up in kind of a push. There's that 8-8 tie that we were talking about before. And we do see Tony at the moment with that shock assault kit. Oh, he cannot connect with those shots onto the medic. Medic will be able to heal up. He needs to be careful. He spots that one. Toppy with just a sliver of health ends up taking him down. Toppy did end up going down by Safe. But that right there just sucks going down. Just a guy with no health whatsoever. Danny decided to get a little bit more aggressive here on this side. He does get hit. I believe that's going to be track damage at the moment. Gojmi, though, being very aggressive. You can see down to half health there onto that tank. Gojmi still have a pretty decent amount. Lagzer, though, doing some work, able to take down the assault kit, as Danny will be able to slowly but surely get the heals onto the tank. 100% health. Lagzer now going to be flanking around to the side. We do see, I want to actually go on board right now with Lagzer if we can and see what he's doing with this push.
Geez, everyone's in B house. Danny's just trying to line up everyone in that house with a tank right now.
Absolutely. We do see some K bullets coming in. Safe is going to be doing some work as well. looking for Wello. He hears the footsteps coming around. That's going to be a squad leader. Cannot take care of him. Ezra is doing some work on some cross shots. Danny, though, jumping out of his tank to get some actual shots down onto those infantry players with his own handgun. But still staying up and alive here on this point. And this is just really fantastic play. Finally, it looks like Spray and Pray is getting their act together. And they're looking to potentially take it to a 9th point here. Assault player also going down once again for kARATE.
Beautifully done there by Danny. Doesn't have just the wrench, and even without the farmer stop, can still use his pistol and get the job done.
Yeah, I believe he has a carbine and a pistol. Am I correct?
Yes, I believe that's correct.
I think it's an extended mag 1911.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so he can still do some pretty decent damage. He doesn't have to just stick with the tank. We are going to be seeing loose here. Nice pickup onto safe, as well as getting the infantry squad beacons down. See some long range exchanges going down. Still not able to get onto that B flag. I think, actually, I just crashed. Oh my gosh, guys. We'll have to get into it as quickly as possible. Rhett, though, as the man.
Gonna have to bring you all the
mic.
action from the screen that you can't see.
It's radio talk right now. Take it away.
Radio talk. All right. So we've got, well, Danny's still sitting on the point here. It's about half health in his tank. Gojmi on the other side is going to start trying to pressure him. Oh, and here, actually, Danny's destroyed his tank. He's out. Kind of running around like crazy here now. Gojmi's back on the flag. With Topley here with Lagzer and Danny. Just in a bit of a 2-on-1. Oh, but all the karate members are pretty much just trying to fall back right now onto the point. And I've actually managed to neutralize. If they can try and keep this pressure up here and stay on the flag, you should be able to neutralize this set and maybe tie this back up at 9-9.
All right, so I am back into the game here. And yeah, it does look like they have managed to take control of that B flag. So we missed some really good exchanges, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry. Remember, this is in alpha, but Safe could do a huge damage there to the tank. Pulls out the limit mine to try and finish it off, and he will be able to do just that. So when it all looked like it was going to flip over, Safe says, no, I got another story for you here, guys, as he will be able to pick up one more infantry on his way out. We do see Lagzer and Tony both getting onto that B flag to try and stop any kind of time ticket away from him here. 10-8, and Noah is getting completely surrounded, and he does end up going down. I say, if Noah survived in that exchange, buddy, I'm going to tell you what.
He'd be a god.
He's going to be amazing. Immortalized.
We have lost objective butter.
Now we do see Toppy here pushing in for kARATE. And he does eventually go down. Not before he ends up picking up at least one there. That's going to be a Lagzer taken out. Wello also going to be pushing in. I don't know if he's going to try and go for the revive. It's going to be a pretty rough go at it. He is going to be able to spot him out and get that smoke going down. Goes in for the revive. Does Tony know this? Oh, Tony will be able to pick up one with the hip fire. Looking for the second one. No. Wello, too strong. Staying up and alive. And that is going to be another push into that B flag. We are going to be seeing another flip. And it's just going back and forth here, Rhett.
With that neutralized, we could very easily see this match turn into a draw.
Absolutely, yeah, you are absolutely correct. Right now, there is no overtime system, so if it does go to a 10-10, it will draw.
So what does that mean for us today? Does that mean that we're going to get to watch a third game?
Yes, we will go to a third map.
Oh my, we have Danny on the river in a car. Or he was in a car.
Is a very good point there. But we do see 9-10 now. That kill was able to boost him over. This is a very tight match here, guys. Either way, we are going to be going into a third map, as the first map did go into the favor of kARATE. Spray and Pray doing a fantastic job coming on and back. We do see Safe doing some work inside. We'll be able to take down Noah. I think there's one more player on the other side of the road here, as he will be able to spot out Wello. He knows that he's just sitting on the other side of that tank wreckage, which, by the way, Rhett, I love the fact that the wreckage stays and adds cover to the map. That was a good idea.
That's probably Indigo's biggest selling point every time he talks about this game.
Was that his idea?
I like to think it is, since he talks about it all the time.
Maybe. We got to give him a win somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Does look like
I
that
hope
B
he's
flag will switch on over. You can tell right here, 10-9. They should be able to make it 11-9. Just in terms of the time. I don't know if they're going to be able to get onto it fast enough. Toppy is going to be making his way over here towards that B flag. Tony picking him up onto that riverside. We do see a good flank coming in from Tony. Once again, he will be able to take down Wello, but he's going to be facing down a tank as well. Will be able to survive there. That wall really doing a good job of just stopping the
Picks
inevitable.
up with the shotgun blast, though.
Yeah, we do see Safe now coming around for a flank. No kills there whatsoever. 3 players left up and alive there onto that B house. We'll be able to get that burn in their favor. We'll start to, well, slowly but surely. I don't know, man. They may be able to take this to a 10-10 draw.
Unless Lagzer manages to solo that tank, I think that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought that, we were going to see more infantry players dying there for kARATE, which would have given the team here for Spray and Pray a lot more points to work with, but no, Lagzer ends up getting picked up. It's only 2 tickets away. 2 tickets away right now for kARATE to come back once again and take the win. Danny is getting extremely aggressive. He ends up picking up 1. Now it's just 1-to-1 ticket. Who will be able to take it? Was it a 10-10? Oh my God, it's so super close here. Let's see the score. It was a 10-10. Oh my God, that was fantastic play right there. kARATE with that last kill. Just beautiful play from both teams in that map. Beautiful play. All right, gentlemen, ladies, anything else that might be out there? We are back once again for map number 3. Hopefully we're going to be getting this thing kicked off very soon. I have to say, Rhett, that was a nail biter in map number 2. Not something that I really expected after seeing what happened in map number 1. It did come down to a draw, but man, the turnaround in just the way they were playing, the way the players were just interacting with each other on the side of Spray and Pray, just totally different team.
Absolutely. I mean, I wish we had some instant replay. I could go back and look at some stuff from that match.
Yes, Rhett.
Really?
Let's get instant replay. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
No comment. No, that moment where Safe just managed to sneak around, get a pair of AT grenades off onto the tank, and finish off Gojmi, really started to get the ball rolling into the middle of that set.
Yeah, I have to agree 100% there. That is what propelled them to be able to get some control on the map. And then, but even after that, even when Gojmi did have the tank, and it looked like he was getting control back, Danny was getting forced back. He had some issues in the tank as well. But even when it looked like they were going to have the armor superiority, they were still able to rally back, still able to kill Gojmi, still able to push him off the flag. And they just look completely different. So let's see if they're going to be coming out with the same setups. We are going to be seeing practically the same setup over here on kARATE side in terms of kits. On the other side of the map, we are going to be seeing the same exact one from map number 2. We see Lagzer there on that sniper kit, as he's actually going to be using the mortars right away, doing some damage as well. He hits 1. Looking for a second one there on some infantry players, not yet finding it. He doesn't elect to go for the shot onto the flag, I don't think, as we didn't see that just yet, but Lagzer does take a huge amount of damage. Needing the back on off, can't quite jump in onto that top half of the map. Nope, he's not going to be able to get onto the building just yet. But yeah, we will be seeing both tanks still going to be up and alive. Danny doing a good job of taking Gojmi back.
Yeah, Danny got a good 2 shots there on Gojmi. He's going to look like he's going back to repair right now.
Yeah, Tony, you can see him over here right next to that corner lumber. Does decide to go ahead and back on off, but yeah, they have managed to get onto that B flag, stop the cap coming in. Tony is going to get a little wild here with his BAR. We saw some fantastic play coming out of him. Just really good shots going down range. We'll see if he's going to be able to pick up this last kill. This is going to be the medic here for kARATE, so it is an important kill, and he does manage to do just that. Gets stuck a little bit there onto the wall, but nothing too bad. He's still going to be up and alive and running around. So managing to get a pick, managing to stay alive, looking pretty darn good. We do see Noah as well getting a little bit or pushing back a little bit actually. Trying to get some shots in onto Danny. He will not get that hit with the grenade. That is unfortunate.
No, but Noah, it looks like he did a good job there of managing to push Danny away. He kind of sensed a little bit of danger with that AT coming up next to him.
We have taken
Yeah, that's a good
objective
point.
butter.
Yeah, absolutely. We do see Noah now getting picked up. Like, 3 players are actually down. 2 players down, sorry. Right now, as we do see Wello with that medic kit, sees the tank coming around the corner, and that right there is a scary sight for anybody, but especially when you're a medic and you can't do anything at all. Danny is having some issues here. He is very low, down to 24. He does get picked up and will end up going down, I believe. Oh my God,
No,
sliver of health. There it is. That's going to be Noah taking him down, and that will be
So
it
close.
for Danny. Can they manage to get this burn though on B? I feel like if they're able to get a couple of points here at the very beginning, that they're going to be a lot better going in the round number 2. I mean, we saw them picking up 2 points in the first map, or I'm sorry, in the second map on the first round. If they can get, you know, maybe 3 or 4 points here, they could look very, very strong coming into round number 2 on this map. It does look like we do see lags are getting picked up there as well. We do have B now going into their favor, so they potentially are going to be able to get that first score on the board.
Yeah, it looks like, well, a couple more seconds here. Unless they are able to keep the flag income from ticking here. We do have top league kind of just sitting in the back, preventing any income from happening.
Well, there it is. We do see a kill come in. That will be the final ticket there for that first point. So, number 1 going up on the board here for Spray and Pray. Not something that we saw in the previous rounds, but definitely a welcome. As we do see some players trying to come in from that riverside as they're half in the back on up. We can see more and more shots coming in. Yeah, they are not going to be welcome there in that lumber pile, so they are going to have to back on up. But we do see some shots coming in. Nice nade, actually. That was going to be from Ezra, as he will be able to take down at least one. Or, I'm sorry, that was Ezra. He ended up going down. My bad. Tony coming in from a flank. We do see Gojmi with that tank back up in his same spot, but Tony has the potential here to do a little bit of damage with that shock assault. You can see right now,
So
just
Tony
chipping
looks
away.
like he's going to back off. We're going to see Gojmi try to get a little more in the action here with the bit of power play he's got with Danny out of his tank.
Yeah, we're going to go on board with Gojmi here.
So Danny's got about 10 seconds left until he's going to bring his own tank back into the game.
And they have managed to secure this B site. Not getting the cap on it just yet, but they do have full control. And did they actually take out Tony there?
Taken objective butter.
I think they did.
Looks like
Looks
they did,
like
yeah.
Tony was killed, yeah. So that is going to be a good pickup there for them. They won't have to worry about anybody in their backfield whatsoever. They're going to start getting those tickets back into their favor. This is a huge pickup right now. We do see Gojmi just picking down a couple of these walls, these areas. Wello is going to be very aggressive as well. And as well as Toppy here. Trying maybe to pick up a couple of these players from Spray and Pray before they can get onto that B site. As they'll start rolling in the tickets, but it does look like more kills are going to be coming on up. Wello gets his pick, he's looking for it, trying to get that headshot, not quite able to do so. Trying to bounce around, Lagser doesn't pick him up, but cannot get onto the flag fast enough. We will see 1-1 as that B flag really saving the bacon there for kARATE.
Well, looking at
Resetting
Danny
those
here,
tickets.
starting to push back into
Look at
B
Toppy.
with his
Look
own
at Toppy.
tank.
Look at Toppy.
Oh, he's
Toppy's
getting
gonna
behind
come
him.
in. He's able to
Picks
pick
up
one.
Lagser there first.
I wonder how much damage he's going to be able to do. Actually, no damage on that nade. But Danny's already low here. And Danny's not careful. He does get disabled.
Oh, Danny-
He bails
he's
out on the
disabled.
tank. He gets killed
he's
as
down.
well. That's 2 points coming in. That's huge. And we do see Toppy now set up inside the building. I don't know if they've actually found him here yet. But that was a massive play right there from Toppy.
Well, and they're all around him right now. There's 3 out in the back behind the hotel. He's trying to do what he can out the back window, but it looks like they're going to come up the stairs, see if they can kind of snuff him out.
But if anything, he bought his team a lot of time right there.
Absolutely.
You can tell right now Noah picking up Lagser there on the other side. We do see Gojmi now in the tank, and he's doing some work here with the tank hunter. Is this not?
Gojmi? No, this is,
No,
that is not
no,
the tank
no,
hunter.
This is the regular one. Okay. I got excited there for a second, guys. I'm sorry.
Still have not seen anyone pull out the tank hunter
Yeah,
yet.
which, like I
in,
said, I'm
in the series.
surprised. Because I saw them
We-
doing
we-
it in scrims.
Yeah, we did see the brief car show up kind of just trying to sneak in some points right at the end there. But other than that, it's been nothing but FT17s.
We're going to be seeing the squad leader here for kARATE a little bit further back, as he's going to go ahead and get the spawn beacons down. You do see Spray and Pray trying to make their way up inside these buildings. All of them are crowded around into the same area, and they are definitely weak. They're getting chipped over here by Gojmi. We do have Lewis and Toppy trying to go around. Toppy ends up picking up one. Lewis goes down, though, safe back and forth, but Toppy is too strong with that BAR. We do see Tony back and forth here. Tony a little bit low. Wow, really low, actually, as he will get picked up by
picks him off from behind.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a shame. I kind of would have liked to have seen Tony clear that out. That would have given an avenue there straight from that alpha push to try and get into these buildings right here and set up.
That did end up as a squad wipe, that last kill.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we are now sitting at 3-1 for kARATE.
That's right, and a squad wipe, guys, if you don't know or don't remember, does give you 3 points, so that's a very big deal.
Yeah, we're already a sizable chunk here through this next set. Should be 4-1 here momentarily.
I'm really curious as to why we're seeing such spread out play coming in all of a sudden. You know, there for a while, Spray and Pray was playing really good and close together. Maybe they're just trying to do some or get Gojmi to kind of back up a little bit with Tony there. Or Lagzer, I'm sorry. We do see now the spawns coming back in. Safe is going to be the first one pushing on up. Toppy going back and forth. He ends up getting picked up. Lewis, though, will be in such a way that he can get some nice little cross shots going down. He does have to back up. Not getting any kills.
Oh, Danny's pushing in with the tank here, though. He's picked up 2, and looks like he's going to start trying to lead this push across into B.
Absolutely. What did he get hit with?
Who?
Danny. He's just down to 72 health.
Is he? He might have taken a shot from across the map with Goji. They were doing that a little bit.
Okay. Well, we are going to be having out infantry players all over the place here for Danny. Danny, though, taking out Wello. That's going to be a good start. And Tony is a little bit far forward. See him right now down to 39 health. He's not in the best shape to make any kind of a push. But we do see the infantry players. It's going to be the assault kit there. That's going to be Noah.
Yeah, he's trying to do some damage there, but I think he's wisely decided that he's going to just get out of here.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Or not quite.
Well, you're kind of in a bad spot. They had him across the road
for
as well,
sure.
so you might as well try and maybe do some damage to another player, to the tank at the very least, before you head on out. But really the key here is that we are 5-1 right now, and that we are still not seeing that flag being contested. So that is where we need to be seeing Spray and Pray going. That's where we need to be seeing those players winning out on those gunfights. Not out here into the open. We do see Toppy coming around here with that BAR. He spots out Ezar, who pulls out the secondary. Nice pickup there. It gets a headshot to finish it off. So low on health right now. You can hear him running around. No, Tony! Almost getting picked up there, but the tank comes in to save the day. Danny doing the job of protecting his team as much as possible. I'm not sure how that did not kill Noah right there. But Danny,
Noah's trying to sneak in behind. Well, he has that damage reduction as the AT assaults.
Yeah, let's go on board with Noah right now.
Oh, as he gets run over.
Noah just gets completely pancaked there, but
not for loss, as
yeah,
Danny does still go down on the tank.
Now, did Danny die from Noah, or did he die from Gojmi over there?
I'm not sure. They were both taking shots pretty quickly at the same time.
Yeah, I think it was. Well, actually, it says Wello killed him with the stationary AT. So that is a big deal there as well. Gojmi very low on health, about halfway. He's got an engine disabled right now. The rest of his teammates are trying to push on up to give him a little bit of cover. Down less than a quarter here as Danny throws in an AT grenade. Look at that thing just repairing on up. Danny trying to go in for the push. Not going to be the case. Does end up getting picked up himself. Gojmi should be fine there inside the tank, as we are going to be seeing those infantry players getting wiped up. Noah cleaning out the last of the players for Spray and Pray. While it looked like they were going to get on that B flag, just not the case. Once again, we will be seeing another point potentially going over there with that squad wipe. I mean, that squad wipe right there is just so critical. You never want to be in that situation.
Absolutely. Just adding a bit of insult to injury. Usually you pick up, you know, a double kill, 2 points, plus the 3 is 5. You're a third of the way to picking up a quick set.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was adding it up, I think, at one point, and you have the potential of getting like 9 points or 10 points or something like that with a squad wipe, because you get all 5 of the kills, and then you get 3 on top of the squad wipe, and then you can get, if the vehicle player was in the vehicle, yeah, I mean, you can get a massive amount of kill or points just all in one go. Toppy doing a great job there, gets a melee kill to finish that off, as he will be able to pick up Tony and Lagzer with the pickaxe, spotting out, I believe. These players trying to cross over here from this alpha flag, so yeah, they're looking really good here on this hold. About like what we saw before. The beginning of this match was a little bit closer, I think, but still, you know, very, very tough one for Spray and Pray trying to come back here.
No, we're going back to more what it looks like from our first match, where Gojmi still has yet to die.
Oh, really? Is it? It does look like, yeah, 4-0 there for Gojmi, but he hasn't been as effective in killing, I don't think, as he was in the first match.
He hasn't been on the scoreboard, but he's definitely still he's stealing a lot of focus.
So right now, Danny is going to be coming out of spawn with the tank of his own. Here's another point, getting onto the board. It's now 1-8, and you know, like we were talking about before, we really need to be seeing Spray and Pray get at least 3, maybe 4 if they really wanted to make it a comfortable match there in the round number 2. They'd settle for 2, but they'd really like the 3rd. They need to start doing it right here, right now. And we are going to be seeing Danny taking a lot of damage, as he will be getting hit by...
Doesn't look like he's going to be getting out of that one. Yeah, his tank's down.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Well, 2 points worked for them last match. They managed to take that 2, run it into a 10-10 tie. But we'll see if they can do it from what looks like it'll be 9-1 going to halftime.
Well, absolutely safe, though, is going to be leading the charge onto this tank. And the tank is getting down low a little bit. Kind of getting the talk here, guys.
But he's got Noah in front of him.
Yeah, Noah picking him up. Gojmi decides to go ahead and back out. Nice little pickup there. That was going to be, I believe, Tony taking down Wello.
Looks like Ezer and Lagzer have definitely, they've neutralized B, so we might actually end up seeing them pick up an 8-2 as we go into half.
It does look like that's a potential, that's the potential possibility. Gojmi able to pick up at least 1 there onto the flag itself. We do see a big push coming in. Noah is trying to get that kill, but he just wasn't able to. I don't believe his teammate did back behind him. I think that's going to be a 9-1 going into half number 2. So not exactly what we wanted to see, but not terrible. I mean, we did see an 8-2 to tie it up. So there's that potential.
Absolutely. But yeah, we still see at the end there, Gojmi 6-0. No one managed to take him out.
Oh my God, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 squad wipes that actually happened. That is crazy. 4 squad wipes happened for kARATE. They were wiping it up in terms of the infantry kills. That is a big deal. You know, if you're giving up that many squad wipes, you're going to be getting those numbers up on the board for the other team very, very fast. All right. So it looks like we did have 1 drop. Just wait for them to go ahead and join on in.
Who did we lose? Oh yeah, when
I believe that was going to be safe.
That's safe, yeah.
Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully soon. I don't know if these players are going to start or if they're going to wait. Looks like they are just going to go ahead.
Looks like they're going.
So
Safe's back.
Yep, Safe is back in, so he should be right along in there. We do have, once again, another push coming in here for the south side of the map. We're going to see on board with Lagzer here. It looks like he did hit that 3rd shell onto that B site. I'm going to go ahead and push on up with that sniper rifle. I do want to take a look right now. Well, actually, we're going to stay on board right now, as we do see some long-range shots going in. Nice hit, actually, onto the squad leader. Did 75 damage. That will push him away for a little bit. He does have the med kits, so not for too long. But Wello with a 2-piece coming around with Toppy, finish it off. That is a huge kill, picking it up. 3 players down, as Toppy is going to be now hitting the tank as well. That is
like they've got,
Yeah, that's going to secure this B flag.
3 on B flag. Gojmi pushing straight through and chasing Danny back to his own spawn.
Oh yeah, they want to end this out. They want to finish this. Right now, Gojmi taking a look at his perspective. Looking fairly decent overall. Gonna go ahead and back on up though. Doesn't want to get too crazy. I mean, that aggression we haven't really seen coming out of him at all today. If anything, Danny's been the one that's been very, very aggressive in the tank. So Gojmi maybe thought that he had the ability to take him out really quick, really fast, but he's gonna go ahead and back on up. Very smart play on his part. Danny though taking the initiative back, and he's gonna go ahead and push on up all the way onto the other side of that Bravo flag, getting hit from behind. Not sure where or who that was from, but he's down to 71, and he is disabled in ret. This is a terrible spot for him to be in.
Absolutely. He is way too forward for his team to be able to assist, and it's just going to be easy shots here for Gojmi to take out the tank.
That is definitely a heartbreaker right there. That was going to be Toppy doing some damage, I believe, with the shock assault kit.
That slight reprieve, though, did allow the Spray and Pray to get some members onto and almost have secured B flag.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice pickup there, Ezra. Doing a good job picking up 2. That was going to be actually 3 in a row right there. Wella, Noah, and Toppy getting picked up. But we do see that B flag now transitioning back over. It's 10-1. So we are basically going into another draw right now. There is no way that we can have a win coming in at the moment. But, you know, we want to see a draw come in. We want to see the best possible match outcome. We do have a big push coming in. Oh, Tony trying to go in for a back rage. Not going to be happening. Danny spawning in at the wrong place. Wrong time. Gojmi there. He said, hello, man. What's up? And I'm going to show you my cannon.
As Gojmi also fires and shoots the spawn beacon back towards the spawn as Lagzer comes in, not where he thought he was going to.
Yeah. So it does look like they are going to be able to clean it up. We'll go on board with Noah right now, who's been doing a damn good job as the assault. Lagzer on just a sliver of health. Not really going to be able to do much in this situation. Noah, though, has to reload, picks him up with the pistol through the window. They are going to be able to clear out those infantry players, no problem. And we are on our way to finishing out map number 3 as kARATE looking good here. And I believe that they will be able to do it here in just the next few seconds. Where's the push coming in? We do see Gojmi getting very aggressive there onto that B side. Toppy is going to be able to pick up 1. No, he ends up going down by Ezra. Little bit of a saving grace. 1 ticket, though. And
couple seconds here, and that should do it.
We are going to be seeing the map 2-1, or 2-0.
2-0-1.
Technically going into the favor right there of kARATE. They did a fantastic job that entire match. And I have to say, you know, they just, overall, they had it all together. And there was a few times in this map that almost Spray and Pray had it. But it just was not enough. Looking right here at the scores, Noah going 25-9, 17-6 there for Toppy. Gojmi only 9-0. Now, that's really important because it's like you said, Rhett, he wasn't necessarily killing people, but he was scaring them away. You know, his presence on parts of the map were just enough to control that part of the map with him just being there.
No, he really spent a lot of his time just on the corner of B, right next to those logs, where you can kind of peek out, take some shots, get back, and kind of just control that corner of the map. Doesn't really have to be doing damage, but he's really impacting the entire flow of the game.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's really what's interesting about having that tank there, is that it does bring in that element that we're used to seeing in like 8v8s and 12v12s, you know, that vehicle who can basically take up the spot of, you know, 2-3 people, you know, they're almost the same in terms of just the threat power. And we're bringing it over here to 5v5 to where you really have to pay attention to that. So really cool to see that dynamic being played out there in all 3 of those maps right there. And you know, Gojmi, I think the key was the fact that Gojmi and his team were just working better together. They were protecting the tank a little bit more. They were definitely timing their attacks a little bit better. You know, as soon as Danny was getting disabled, we saw just a hail of grenades and fire coming down in onto Danny, and there just wasn't anything that he could do. And just the way that they were playing very passively with that tank, really like that play style. But you got to give it up for the infantry players as well. I mean, you saw it. Just really fantastic infantry play going down overall from kARATE, and very interesting use of the Trench Surgeon. You know, something that, at the very least, I haven't seen from too many teams using that medic kit.
Yeah, I mean, I fully did not expect to see anyone playing it tonight. It's great to see, and great to see it used effectively.
Yeah, especially when we've seen so many naysayers saying that basically the meta right now is no medics, shock assault, AT assault, and then you have like a flex player there with a raid leader in a vehicle, or a leader of some sort in a vehicle. So it's really nice to kind of see them using that medic kit to really great effect. Spray and pray side, you know, taking nothing from those guys. They did a fantastic job as well. We saw some really good play coming out from Lagser using that sniper kit, the new sniper kit, by the way. And, you know, he didn't have too much success with the mortar, or at the very least, I couldn't tell if he had too much success with the mortar. Maybe at some point we can get in a notification if they are using that, the ability to actually cap on the flag with proximity. But, you know, he had some really good shots there with the sniper rifle. He was able to do some long range damage with it. And he was able to possibly, especially in map number 2, push Gojmi away with those K bullets, you know, because especially with me, when I'm in a vehicle, when I see any damage coming in on me, you know, my immediate reaction is back up, because I don't know what kind of damage it is.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a hand grenade. I don't know if it's an AT grenade.
Yeah, and it was really about just keeping Gojmi from being comfortable in that spot that he really liked to sit at the B flag. You know, you get a couple shots here and there, and he gets this feeling that maybe this isn't really where he needs to be right now. Backs up, starts repairing, and that's when you have the ability to really start to push into B.
Yeah, absolutely.